Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a lovely day. I'm Kim and welcome to my sewing room. Today I haven't got anything to show you that I've made, but I thought I would show you what I got for my birthday. Now I did mention my birthday a couple of videos back, very quickly. I turned 60, but I think now it's sunk in a bit more and I'm more accepting. I mean, what else can you be? You just got to get on with it, haven't you? But I did receive some lovely presents from my family, and I'm just going to show you the ones that are sewing related. And one of them I absolutely love. I have wanted this for a while, but I just think it was a tad expensive for me. But my children bought it, so I was so excited when I received it, and I have already had so much fun with it already. So I'm just going to show you what it is. It is the Minerva Fabric Guide. Isn't she lovely? She is huge, and along with her you get a pack of fabrics, and you have to put these into the book. So this is what I have been doing. So if I show you just one of the pages, most of the fabrics are white, so there you go. Right, so this fabric, so on this page, it's a double page thing, so it starts telling you a lot about the fabric, and then it gives you more information about the fabric, and then it has a little sample square where you then attach your fabric on. So each of the fabric samples that you get are named, so you can go and find where they fit into your book, and you make sure that you adhere the correct sample to the correct page. Now I did have a wee problem with one of the pages because I thought one of the pages was missing, and I did attach fabric onto it, realizing that I'd attached the wrong fabric on because the pages had not been put in the correct order. So I went and found the correct page, put it in, and removed the fabric sample before it had time to set. So I saved it. And so when I have been putting the samples in, I've just been taking my time and just doing a few each day, and just making sure that the pages of the numbers run consecutively, so I don't make that mistake again. But it is a beautiful book manual, and the pages are really nice, thick quality card. And this year in particular, well, I think at the end of last year, I was looking at samples and composition of fabrics, and I've been sewing for a long time and didn't really take much notice of them, but because I got into doing some sweatshirt making, I hadn't used a sweatshirt fabric before, and I was quite interested in the composition of it. So I would send off for some samples, get them back, and I would have a look at it, and it intrigued me. It piqued my interest in what makes fabrics up. And this book in particular, when I saw it, I just thought, God, that would be an amazing tool to have in my sewing room, where I could look at the fabrics and see what they were suitable for, because you get to feel them, you get to see what they look like underneath, you get to feel, you know, the stretch and also the composition. So like some of these fabrics, if I show you this one for instance, you can see on here it's a coating fabric, so that will obviously go onto the coating page. But it says it's a vegan wool effect coating, 80% polyester, 18% viscose, 2% elastane, and it is a 370 grams per square metre weight. And I've really got into the weight of fabrics because I always have in the past sewn a lot of cotton fabrics, woven fabrics, and even some of those from lawn cotton to poplin cotton, quilting cotton, you can really feel the difference in the weight. So I think I've been trying to educate myself more on the weight of fabrics, and especially when I was looking at sweatshirt samples, I found that the grams per square metre, they were quite high, so they were up in the 280 mark. But even though they were quite firm, some of them that were had polyester in had a little bit more stretch and give. So I just found it really interesting. So this book for me is a real treat, and I will treasure it, and I will definitely use it regularly. I was very excited to receive it. So that was one of my gifts from my two lovely children. So I shall just park that up. Now my husband, bless him, he has been asking me what I wanted for my 60th, and you know, I really could not think what I wanted for my 60th. I mean, I'm very fortunate. I have everything I want. I mean, I've got my sewing room. This is my little bit of heaven here. I purchase things on, you know, for my sewing hobby on a regular basis, and in my eyes, I've got everything I need. But he was very much like, you need to buy something special for your 60th, and he kept on asking me, and I just there isn't anything. What's the point of buying something if for the sake of it? So I was thinking, no, I'll have the money, please, and then what I will do is I will spend it on my sewing. So that is what I've done. So I have bought a few tiny little bits, and one of them is a book by Emily Taylor. She does something called collage quilting. Now this, I've watched a few of her videos, and I am quite intrigued by collage quilting because it's a bit it's like using scrap fabrics. It's sticking them down and you can move them around, and I just like the concept of playing with colour and seeing how things work together, and if you don't like them you can move them and all that. So I bought this book off of Amazon, and I mean, here you can see just by this example, she's making up a parrot here, and you can see she's putting tiny pieces of fabric in with a pair of tweezers, and if she doesn't like where they are, she will just pick them off and put them somewhere else. They're not permanently fixed to the back in here, and you can play around with them, and I liked the idea of that. And she does do some kits, and I thought, when I do get a bit of spare time, I might buy myself a kit with some of that birthday money that my husband gave me, and make one of these collages up. I mean, they're just beautiful. I mean, even that's really nice. So another treasured book to go into my little sewing library. So I was really happy to get that, and I have actually read that from page to page. I found it fascinating. Also, I treated myself to some fabric. Now, most of you will know that subscribe to my channel. I haven't bought a lot of fabric at all this year because I have been really disciplined with myself and been trying to keep myself from purchasing too much fabric, because I've been trying to chip away at my stash because I have so much fabric, and I have some beautiful fabric, and I have made myself fall back in love with my stash, and I have made quite a few things from the fabric that I already have. But and you all know this by now because I recorded a video on a pair of pyjamas that I made, and I was so pleased with these pyjamas. I just thought they were just everything about them. The fit was lovely, the fabric was lovely, they were really nice to wear in bed, and I have worn them a lot, and I really do need to build my nightwear wardrobe up. I haven't got a lot of pyjamas. I mean, I showed you the night shirt that I originally made that my husband thought looked like a dishcloth, and that has sort of got me on this journey of making some more pyjamas, because I made the I'll call them navigator pyjamas. I made those I don't know if it was last video or the video before, but you would have seen those, and they have gone down a tree, and I love wearing them. I loved wearing them so much. I thought that I would buy some more cotton lawn, sorry, to make some more pyjamas. Now these pyjamas were from the pattern Simplicity 9217. And they were long sleeved and long legged, but they also did another version which was short sleeved and shorter legs, so short pyjama bottoms, and I thought they would probably be better going into summer. So I treated myself to some lawn cotton, or cotton lawn I should say, from a company called Pound Fabrics, and Pound Fabrics do some lovely fabric. I mean, they just do it so reasonably priced. And when I was looking for this fabric, I thought, oh, I'll go onto their site first to see whether I can find some fabric for these pyjamas, because these pyjamas take up a lot of meterage. So I thought I want to try and see if I could buy fabric that was good quality, but I didn't have to pay so much for it. And I did. I found 2 lots of fabric. So first of all, I found this fabric. So this is cotton lawn, 100% cotton lawn, and I have already made up my little card. So you remember, I haven't mentioned my fabric index box for a while because I haven't actually been buying any fabric. So I've made up my fabric card. The fabric got washed, so I've washed and ironed it, and I put it on a board so it goes into my fabric stash. I've also tagged it like I normally do, so if I don't get to use it straight away, I know exactly where I need to, where it can be found in my stash, and the details about the fabric. So I have bought 5 meters of that. My plan is to not just make a pair of pyjamas for the summer, but have enough fabric left that I can maybe make a little like summer top. So that's what I'm hoping I'll be able to get out of those 5 meters. So that's the first lot of fabric. And yet again from Pound Fabrics, more cotton lawn, and I bought this. So I thought this was lovely and fresh looking, nice and light, and just really pretty. So I also bought 5 meters of that, and I written out my little card for my fabric index box, so if I don't get to use it straight away, I've got all the details about it. And yes, I'm really pleased with my 2 lots of fabric, and I am actually itching to make some more pyjamas because I liked my original navigator set really. I love it, and they're such a nice set of pyjamas to wear. Now, when I was on the Pound Fabric site, oh, don't shout at me. I bought some fabric for Christmas. And I know you're all saying, oh God, Kim, you know, it's way too early to think about Christmas. The only reason why I bought this fabric is because Pound Fabrics were selling it off quite cheaply, and I just thought it would be nice to make some more bunting, because both my daughter Rachel and my son's girlfriend Danny loved the Christmas bunting that I made last year, and both mentioned that they would like some. So I thought I'll buy, and when I saw this fabric I thought I'll buy it, and I've got it, and when the time comes I will make them lots of bunting so that they can hang it up in their own homes. So these were lovely and packaged within cellophane wrappers, but I've taken those out to limit the rustling. But you can see all these lovely Christmassy fabrics. So that's one lot. I bought a red bundle. Lots of stars, tartan, stars, more stars, real Christmas stars. So that was the red bundle, and then I bought a green bundle as well. So snowflakes, Christmas trees, some swirly bits, poinsettia, and Christmas trees. Yeah, so I did buy those. They were so reasonably priced. It would have been sinful not to buy them. So I will put those in my stash, and when the time comes I will make up some Christmas bunting for both of them. So that is it, basically, my tiny little fabric haul. And it did feel nice to buy fabric again. And I was, when I looked at my fabric index, I was quite pleased to see that it's not chock-a-block anymore. So my fabric index box is here, and you can actually see there's space in it now. So I have been working through some of my fabrics, and it's nice to see that there is room in my fabric index box. I didn't want to go beyond that box. I mean, even so, I've still probably got over 100 pieces of fabric in my stash, so still got plenty to work through. But those fabrics I bought were for me, from my husband, for my birthday, and he hates my nightshirt that I originally made in the dishcloth fabric, that he'll be pleased to see something bright and cheerful in my nightwear range. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the content, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed before, it would be lovely if you could, and support my small sewing channel. And in the meantime, have a lovely day, and I will see you all very soon. Take care. Bye.